A woman shot in the head was left for dead Sunday morning near downtown Las Vegas after an argument with her former paramour escalated. In the hours following, Las Vegas police were in high-priority mode to find Eduardo Rozado-Tamayo, who police said fled the scene with their 4-year-old daughter. It wasn't until more than 6 hours after the search for Angie and her father began that Rozado-Tamayo decided to drop his daughter off at a family member's house. Police Homicide Lieutenant Dan McGrath confirmed Angie was safe and in the department's custody. As 4:30 p.m., however, the man was still at large. Earlier in the day, Police Homicide Lieutenant Dan McGrath pleaded with the man's family and friends during a media briefing to help locate Angie. "Anybody, friends and family who see this, please have him turn himself in," he said into the cameras at the scene of the shooting. "Our main concern is the safety of a 4-year-old." The Metropolitan Police Department said Rozado-Tamayo, 36, is believed to be driving a black Toyota RAV4 with red Toyota certified paper plates. The suspect, who is approximately 5 feet 4 inches tall and 190 pounds with black hair and black eyes, was last seen wearing dark jeans and a white shirt. The targeted police search started just before 9:45 a.m., when police said Angie's parents were arguing on a sidewalk near the intersection of East Bonanza Way and North Veterans Memorial Drive, less than a block from the woman's home. Police said the man fired multiple shots when an argument over custody of their daughter escalated. "It's another instance of domestic violence," McGrath said. "It's really disturbing and sad." The woman, who is being kept alive on life support at University Medical Center, was shot twice. Doctors who treated the victim called the gunshot wound to her head an unsurvivable injury. McGrath said the safest way for the man to turn himself in is by pulling over and calling 911 or going to a family member's home and waiting for police to take him into custody. Detectives from all area commands are working on the case, and according to McGrath, the police department is pulling out all its tricks to find Rozado-Tamayo. McGrath said a warrant will be put out for his arrest on a murder charge, in case he tries to leave the country. If Rozado-Tamayo or the vehicle are seen, police are warning the public to call 911 and avoid approaching him. He is considered armed and dangerous. One way in, one way out. On the other side of the crime scene tape Sunday afternoon, neighbors gathered near Bell Drive and Bonanza Way, quietly staring at the bloodied entrance into their small neighborhood as officers worked to clear the scene. Joyce Huffman has been a resident of the neighborhood for more than 7 years. She was inside when the shots were fired, but she said she heard the gunfire ring through the neighborhood. "All I hear is pop, pop, pop." The 71-year-old woman said since buying her home in 2007, she can't remember any violent crime happening in the neighborhood aside from Sunday's shooting. Richard Longoria, 57, took a long drag from his cigarette. He, too, was drawing a blank. "Can't think of anything else like this," he said, voice strained as he struggled to hold the smoke in. "It's a quiet street and that's why I moved here." Longoria let out a sigh, releasing the smoke. Huffman agreed. "It's so quiet here," she said. "My sister and I bought our house here because there's only one way in, one way out. This is a developing story. Check back for updates. Contact Trio loconlail@reviewjournal.com or 702-383-0381. Follow @Trio on Twitter. Review Journal writer Matthew Crowley contributed to this report.